guys, welcome to Split, Croatia. It's been a few days since I last talked to you. So last time I was at the Croatia National Park, which was great. After that, I walked around Skradin a little bit, which is a town that you take the boat from to go to the national park, and walked up to the fortress where you could get a really, really pretty view of the river below and the bridge and boats and everything. So that was really nice. And then later that evening, went out in the town, tried some local beer and cider, went to a place, just a bar in town, and later went to the Riva, which is where everyone hangs out on the riverside, basically, kind of boardwalk area. And then the next day was pretty chill. It didn't end up raining actually, but just walked around Sadar a little more. And I did end up going to the Museum of Illusions, which was really cool. Pretty small, but it was interesting. I like that stuff, illusions. I always like the 3D illusions. But it definitely, after doing all these tricks and things that they have you do in there, it totally makes you dizzy, and kind of makes you feel drunk. So that was interesting. Doing all this stuff in there, but cool at the same time. This one thing, you had to walk through this tunnel with lights, and it looks around it's moving, but you're not. Anyways, it feels like you're gonna fall over if you don't hold on to the rail. So that was cool to check out anyways. And then that was pretty much chill end of my stay in Sadar. And then I've been here 3 days now in Split. So the first day I went to this park called Marjan, if you say it that way, which is really pretty. You can walk up all these stairs and get an amazing view of the city. And at the very top, there's this cross and the Croatian flag. Anyway, so that was really nice views. And then sunset's earlier now. It's before 6:30 even. So running out of daylight to do everything when I get late starts. But walked around the town at night, which is really cute. I like Split a lot. Really, everywhere has been great, but I feel each place just keeps getting better and better. So really cute city on the water. And they have a lot of Europe, but the old town, the main area, has a lot of the ruins that are left from centuries ago, built in with just newer modern stuff. So it's really cool to see this. They have this beautiful, amazing palace where it's pretty much like a square, and there's steps around it. So there was a guy playing music there who I'm sure was hired by the restaurant there, but it was just really cool. Everyone was literally just hanging out in this area and having drinks and listening to music, but he was really good. So I literally stayed there for a couple hours, pretty much going to a show. And was just playing great music, so enjoyed that a lot. A few things I've noticed the last few stops that I've noticed in Croatia, there's a lot of cats running around. So you see those everywhere you go. Chestnuts is a thing now. I guess they're in season. So anyways, you'll see them roasting chestnuts on the street, and also corn, which is really good. So I've noticed those things along the way. Also, something they say here a lot is da da da, which is yes is da, but they say it repeated like that. And I also learned you can have a whole conversation without words. At least in Split, my host was telling me that you could literally have a conversation with sounds. So to be hi, if you're talking to a friend, you're eh, and then they're and then you're eh. You could literally have a whole conversation just like that. So that's pretty funny to hear. Yesterday we went to do this hike, which has an amazing view of Split from above, one of the mountains close by. And it's been supposed to have rained the whole past weekend, and it hasn't. So anyways, of course we decided to do this hike, and then it starts raining, and so we end up cutting it short and just going to this mountain house thing they have, and then headed back because his camper van, the window on top was open, and it started pouring rain, so we ended up getting drenched. But anyways, it was a cool view from up there, nice to check out. And later on, we went to a local bar and had some local beer. And also tried these donuts that I've seen like a lot in Croatia, and I hadn't had them yet, so I had to try them finally. But they're like the donut holes kind of, and you can put chocolate sauce, and I got Kinder Bueno on it, so that was really good. And today, I actually went to a physiotherapy appointment because I wanted to do something after like jumping off that bridge in the river, because I've just felt all jacked up. So I think that's helped. We'll see how I feel, but basically he was kind of like doing different adjustments and like putting pressure and pulling, and my host recommended him, that this guy's really good, and a friend of his. So did that earlier, and then I've been checking out the beaches, as you can probably see behind me. I forget the names of them. Anyways, there's like a few beaches, they all kind of connect to each other, and there's a World War II bunker at the end of them, or one of them. So you see again like just all this like histories everywhere you look in all these cities in Europe, so it's really interesting. And then I'm gonna walk around the city a bit more because I still feel like there's more I can see. I've seen like some markets and the palace, but I know there's more to explore. Walked by some more earlier, but after today I'm going to Vis tomorrow, which is this little island I've heard is beautiful, so added that into my plan. It wasn't the plan originally. Let me show you guys a bit of the view so you can enjoy it. Let's see. There's a huge boat coming in down there. And all these islands, you can see like all these land masses out here are all the islands off of Split. There's a ton of them. Ooh, look, there's a rainbow. And down there was, I think it's actually raining down there now, but anyways, all the beaches that I checked out earlier. Went swimming. The water's cold, but it's October, so the fact that I'm even able to swim right now is pretty awesome. Anyways, so it's really pretty. It's kind of hard to see when you don't get like a really good view with the sun in the water, but the water is really blue. It's pretty. And earlier I swam out, there's these rocks, so I swam out to them, and it was just like sunbathing there, and I had it all to myself, so it was pretty cool. Anyways, that's it for now. I will fill you guys in some more from the island, and until then, talk to you soon. Bye.